Hello friends, my name is Giant and it's time for more Trails of Cold Steel Legend of Heroes. Really excited to play this game. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I do always appreciate it. And we got Crow and Roer, and it's time to do another quest, I believe. Let me check and see exactly what it is. Okay, so I've done these two, and I gotta mine a minor metal. So I gotta go to the mine. Okay. Sachen Mountain Path, time to go. Well, that looks nice, I guess. Different. I'm used to seeing this game. Awesome. Whoa, this mountain path looks kind of dangerous. Well, at least it's maintained. Good grief, nobody said anything about having to climb a mountain today. I'm already feeling bushed. There's a freight line that goes right for the mine, right? Why can't we just use that? Oh, come on. We're students, not train hopping vagabonds. Just think of this as part of our training. Jeez, line up a little, guys. Crow's not used to these field studies. Looks like there's some wildlife on this path that might prove dangerous, so let's be careful as we go. Roger that. Ooh, okay, let's see what this looks like. Looks pretty straightforward so far. Try out Crow and battle a bit. I've got to get everyone's points back up. They just wrecked the last. Whoa. Unbelievable. What is it? Oh, okay. That looks nice. Like a military base over here. Crates and everything. Surprised, I take it. Welcome to the Sachen Iron Mine, birthplace of the steel that built the Empire. It's huge. I had no idea something this large is sitting right on the other side of the mountain path. Even where we're standing now, the structures look like they're 10 of arcs tall. The cranes and ducts are so massive, it's like they're meant for giants. I guess this must be where the freight line we passed on the way here goes. It's a lot bigger than I'm expecting. Is mine managed by the Marquis too? The mine itself is actually owned by House Roer, which means officially under the control of the Imperial family. Oh, okay. They decide how much iron is mined, then the ore is processed by Runford's ironworks and shipped all over the Empire. I see, it's a smart move in the sense that it prevents a card of nobles from holding a monopoly on the iron mined here. Sounds like this place has a history of complicated politics all its own. Well, how about it? Should we head down and see if we can go inside? Yeah, let me tell the mine chief about the researcher's request. That is so cool. You should be able to see the entrance from here. Huh? What's that car? I don't know. Looks awfully familiar. And I guess it looks like the one of the RMP vehicles we saw in the capital. Oh! You're right. What the heck are the railway military police doing all the way out here? Doesn't look like your standard patrol, at least. The only way to find us for sure is to head inside. And talk properly. Okay. Hello there. You're a tourist or something? You need to get permission if you want to enter the mine. Can't let you in without it. This here's the backbone of the Empire after all. Can't just have anyone wandering off the streets. Got it. Don't worry, we will ask permission. Then when it's done, I'll be like, what do we do now? Sneak in. Sneak in. My, if it isn't Elisa. Feels like ages since we last saw you around here. If you're looking for the chief, he's inside right now. Go on in. Thank you. Oh, the miners here really do recognize her. Guess she would have some clout as Gwen's granddaughter, though. She's amazing. This place is pretty cool looking. And also why I kind of left it running. So I reloaded. But I got the trophy for 100 hours in that time. I left it running for like maybe 2 hours. I was doing something else. I was like, let me check. And I was like, oh, I got it already. Oops, I wanted to see it. Well, that's fine. Well, thank you for your cooperation. If you excuse us. Why they look so shady? Can't see their eyes. Sure, take care on your way out. Looks like the railway military police really are here. But why would they come out to a mine? Who are you kids? What are you doing here? It's great to see you again, Ruoff. Well, now if it isn't little Lisa. It's been ages since I last saw you around here. What brings you? Oh, looks like you brought some friends this time too. Actually, we're Class 7. Ah, so you're the group from that military academy. Heard you were scheduled to come, but I guess the date slipped my mind. Sorry to drop in unannounced. Oh, no trouble at all. The doors of Sachen are always open for little Elisa. I suppose you're not so little anymore. You've really grown up since I last saw you. Oh, it's that young fellow with the black hair, your sweetheart. Of course not. We're just classmates. Everyone thinks she's a Freen. Yeah, what she said. Reen, is there something you've been keeping from us? I am expecting you to know the foreman. Well, grandfather brought me here quite a few times when I was young, and the chief was always really nice. You've got some friends in high places. Well, Gwen is always good to you us. Well, Gwen is always good to us miners. For the chairman of such a huge company, he was always so easy to get along with. I could talk with him like a friend. I know what you mean. Oh, come to think of it. Y'all go to Thor's, so you must know Angelica Rogner, right? How's she doing? Huh, so you know Angelica too. That I do. She used to work here as a part-timer after all. Ooh, really? Say what? A daughter of one of the 4 great houses working in a mine? Yeah, she's Marquise Rogner's daughter. Can't say know much about her family situation. But she never mentioned it back when she started here. She just picked up the work in no time. Been a harder day's work than most of our regular miners too. You don't see too many gals out there like her. Marine does not look impressed. I can hardly believe it, and yet somehow I can. She is strong. Well, it sounds just like her. There's nothing normal about Angelica. Every time I got my eyes on a girl, she'll swoop in and have them head over heels for before I get a chance. Sounds less like a mole by the minute. Well, it takes all sorts, doesn't it? Gotta say, I kinda miss these days, though. Rhineford's current chairman. She's a sharp lady and quite a looker, too, but she's none too friendly. Never shows her face around here, and considering how much of a workaholic she is, I don't imagine she ever will. Yep. Beg your pardon. Didn't mean to speak bad of your mother, Lisa. Hope you can forgive me. No, it's alright, really. Lisa thinks the same thing. I might be her daughter, but I probably know less about her these days than the company board. Elisa? Oh, by the way, what were the railway military police doing here? Oh, those guys. They've been dropping by quite a bit lately, asking some questions about our operations. Making me sleepy. Today they were badgering me for all sorts of statistics about how much ore we've been mining. That seems like an odd question, even for the RMP. Why would they have a need for that information? I don't know, but it sounds more than a little fishy. Yeah, I'm not even sure what it was they were trying to figure out. Anyway, I'm guessing that's not the reason they trekked all the way out here. That was quite a trek. Oh, right. Oops, I can't believe we almost let it slip our mind. Actually, there's something we were hoping. Oh, crap, I'm sleepy. Actually, there's something we were hoping you could help us with. Reed explained their request to retrieve an ore sample from the sealed mine shaft on behalf of Professor Smith. So that's your business, is it? I do recall a metal like that being found in those old tunnels. But we sealed that shaft off quite a while back because a dangerous monster decided to make its place the haunt. Sounds like you didn't know that much, though. You really certain you want to head in there? Yeah, that's the plan anyway. We wouldn't normally ask you to do this, but it's part of our field study. Monsters on field studies are one of our specialties. Alright then. You all look like you can handle yourselves in a tussle, I'll admit. Suppose you'd better hold your own against whatever's in there. Yeah. Receive the mine shaft key. Just open the door to the mine shaft. Thank you so much. Haha, don't mention it. If you keep on this way and head east to the junction, you'll see the entrance to the sealed mine shaft. It appears repeating. Be careful in there. No one's been inside for years now. We will. Alright, let's mosey. Don't say mosey. One of those guys in RB1 with us, they keep turning up lately. Bah, they better not be trying to tell us how to do our jobs. Don't pay it any mind. Just get those documents sorted out. If there's even one mistake, we'll be shaming ourselves in His Majesty's sight. But, well, you've got a point, but, keep heading this way and turn east at Junction. You'll see the entrance to the mine shaft you're looking for. Positive minor metal you're looking for is covered there. But I want you to promise me you'll be extra careful. No one's been there for years now. Got it. Hey, y'all students or something? Shaft 3. Just hang on right here and they'll be right in front of you. Can't imagine why you want to go in there, though. Yeah, I want to, though. You can't stop me. Well, you could, but I want to go. The doors are locked. Use this mine shaft key. Use that key. That was a weird noise. Reed, unlock the doors. Let's go. These tunnels really are gloomy. Well, we are an abandoned mine shaft. What were we expecting? Confetti and parades? We need to stay on guard for the monster too. It was obviously dangerous enough to sail for the entire tunnel. That does sound pretty dangerous. Yeah, caution is our first priority here. Alright, let's see if we can find some of this linium. Stay on your guard. We don't know what might find us in here. Roger. Roger that. Let's see, what's this? Oh my goodness, it's huge. There's a monster back there. Can I go this way? Must. Ooh. There we go. Some nice sept. The doors are locked. Hey, Elisa, what's behind these doors? I'm not sure, honestly. This tunnel seems to have been excavated pretty recently. I doubt it's anything we need to worry about, though. Okay. Thank you for the info, Elisa. Definitely something here. Well, I haven't seen anything that fits the description we were given. They said they'd only found small amounts of it back before this tunnel was sealed. Shall we keep looking? We should probably make a more thorough sweep of the area. Oh my gosh, it's a mushroom monster. What's that? That must be the monster we warned about. So decided to come out and greet us after all, huh? Ready now? We're in for a fight. With a mushroom.
This one's nasty. Watch out.
It's unexpectedly nasty. I could slow you down a bit. I want to make us faster, for one thing.
Arcus,
Activate, Arcus. Activate.
Yeah.
And I do want to motivate
Go.
before I do anything else.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
You bet.
Something has a critical. Which one is it? He probably won't reach. I have 0 arts. Ooh, I could do that. Well, let's have fun. I do like this ability right now. Yes, took him down. And we got the critical. Good. What are you doing? Leave Rin alone. I don't know what you just did. Let's heal him.
Here we go.
Ooh, he has
My
a
turn.
critical. Well now. Oh wait, I can't defeat it yet. No. I haven't analyzed it. Oh, man. Man. How to be perfect? I wonder if I defeat it. No, right? No? Yes? Maybe? Cool.
Yeah, you're done.
I want to see how much damage he does.
Cross Raven. See ya.
Oh, he defeated it!
Handsome and strong. I'm the total
He defeated
package.
it. Bro. Dang it. I gotta reset. That was great though. I love that. I have to reset. Easily. Whew. Glad that's over. Oh. Found linium. Huh? Is it just me or does it look like a nice chunk of linium? So that monster had eaten it? Huh. That was a bit rougher than I'd prepared for. Still, this mission's accomplished, I guess. Yeah, let's get back to the Institute of Technology. Let's say goodbye to the chief on the way out if we get the chance. Will do. We won. It was so easy. Where am I going? Oh, did you manage to find any linium? Sure did. Here you go. Nice big chunk of it. Rain handed over the linium. Thanks, exactly what I was hoping my hands on. This should be plenty to serve as a research sample. I'm happy to hear that. Of course, if you actually went in and cleared the monsters out of there, I'm sure you could get plenty more. That's something we consider after we prove this is a valuable material. That's all part of the research. And this is Professor Smith we're talking about. I'm sure he'll deliver some kind of interesting result. I was honored to be able to aid in the professor's research. It was a pretty rough job, so thanks. I'm grateful for all your help. I'd like you to take these as a reward. Yes. Thank you very much. Anyway, it's back to work for me now. Good luck with field study. Thank you. Glad we could help out. I got 10 new material. Looks like the sun's starting to set already. That took longer than I expected. I'm not surprised. That was a hard day's work even by our standards. Well, at least we're able to finish all their quests, and that's what really matters. Now let's head back home and wait for my mother. You said it. Someone seems awfully cheerful. What's wrong? There's something going on over there. Oh. Seems like something out of the ordinary. It sounds like coming from the plaza on the lower floor. Let's go take a closer look. Must investigate noises. How do I get down again? Hey, isn't that... No way! Uh-oh. RMP? What are the provincial army and the railway military police doing here? I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good. I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business. Let's go down the lower floor and get a closer look. Right. Let's go. I'm kind of worried. Not much good comes from the RMP just yet. The escalator. They cordoned it off? What are they thinking? Looks like we're about to find another way down. There was an elevator somewhere, but where? Over there? Game says to go this way. Yeah, elevator. Let me check it out. Since I found it earlier and didn't really know what its point was, but that's why. Things are getting tense. This is bad. Preserving order in Roer is the duty of Nortia Provincial Army. Our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like you swaggering into town not so you own the place. If I may, we're currently here on a mission for which we have full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the country. These days, it takes a modern organization to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organization is the RMP. So why don't you take your sashes and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... Sir, I can't let insolence like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. They may answer to the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, they're nothing more than a mob in uniforms. Oh no! What are you gonna do? What the? Armored cars? Okay, that got real serious. Pointing them guns right at him. Are you insane? Sounds like they are, dang. You can't just throw military vehicles in the middle of a city. On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the fighting terrorists, I assure you we would have not been outsmarted. Citizens of Roer, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times of terrorists running rampant, the Nortia Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend you we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. I suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. It's like he's spoiling for a fight. He's really selling it to the populace. But they can't just drive armored cars right through the city streets. What do we do? They're both officially recognized military organizations. I don't think there's much we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all the nearby residents to safety. Right. Guess that's as much as we hope we can offer. Pretty much.
You're quite correct, of
Is this
course.
Claire? Is Claire here?
Both the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police have their own roles to fill, each important to the Empire.
Oh, hey. It's not voice acted. Isn't that Claire? Captain Claire? I didn't know you'd arrived. I'll take things from here. Yes, Captain. They're so happy. Yes, ma'am. That's her, huh? Yeah, the infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial government notified you 2 days ago that we'd be conducting patrols and investigations in the area. Has it really caused such inconvenience that you feel compelled to bring an armored car within the city limits? Well... And frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we're out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at a moment's notice. We can also gather divisions scattered across the country into one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of the armed forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. Looks like Claire showed up the perfect time. As quick-witted as ever, too. Huh, now that's a classy lady for you. We We have no quarrel with you and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same. No? But that...
A query for you, then. How would you respond if a crisis were to occur in multiple places at the
Rufus
same
is
time?
here too. Ooh. Oh. Rufus is here. Why, but awesome. Rufus? Oh, hey, Eustace's brother really gets around. And he always turns up where we least expect him. Lord Rufus, we didn't know you were in Roer. Are you leaving already? Indeed, I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend elsewhere. I'll be heading out in short order. Even Claire does not look happy. I guess because they're kind of on the opposite sides. So that's Duke Alberea's eldest son. As the Noah faction's biggest up-and-comer, he sure dresses the part.
Ah, Captain Claire Revelt, I presume? It's a pleasure to make your
He
acquaintance.
sounds so smooth.
I've heard much about you.
It's an honor, Lord Alberea.
Please, no need for formalities between us. Rufus is fine. Still, you seem puzzled as to what I'm doing in Roer. Or to be more specific, how I got here. Do I assume correctly? The country's railways are completely under your control. Had I taken a train, you would have known it. And yet, there are no signs I passed through Roer Airport either. The truth is more mundane than fantastic. I arrived aboard the Alberea family's private
Oh,
airship,
your family has a whole private airship. Nice.
which currently sits just off a highway on the outskirts of the city, awaiting my return. Blind spots are an unavoidable reality. We all have them. As on the ball as you are, you do well not to overestimate your own superiority. After all, the hardest falls are the ones we don't see coming.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Now, isn't it time both sides withdrew and remove those unsightly vehicles from the streets?
You
at
tell him,
once?
Rufus.
A provincial army must conduct itself with valor and grace at all times. Would you not agree?
Precisely. Withdraw. Armored crew stand down. Yes. Bye, tanks. We won't miss you. Well, Rufus diffused that wonderfully. Oh ho, fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for diffusing the situation the other day. You needn't be so formal. I'm just in town to speak with the Marquise on my father's behalf. Ah. I imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Indeed we did, and the Marquise never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding the courageous maiden's voyage to make my trip unannounced. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen both here and in Ordis. You have 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival, after all. Oh yeah, the festival. Bye, Rufus. He's still busy. Ugh. Man, you bet Eustace doesn't think you've seen the nobility's golden boy. Then you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I almost loathe to admit it, but over time I have got the impression that he's a good man. For a noble, anyway. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has so much sway in the noble faction as he does. Well, looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know more about what's going on with the provincial army and the RMP. Yeah, I can get behind that. Nothing happens in Roer without Marquise Rogner say so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious as to what brought the railway military police out here. Or the army, who seem to be driving tanks in the cities of win arguments now. Well, to win arguments, yeah, that's a bad way to do it. So bad. Tanks are not good. Yeah, there's gotta be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. That's gonna make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh? We'll find out soon enough. Anyway, come on, I'll show you my home. I guess you've already been there. Just part of the Rhineford building. Huh? Wait a minute. So, you live in that giant place? Ooh. Okay. In the penthouse suites on floors 24 and 25. Yes. That's my family's house, more or less. You fancy, Elisa.